welcome everyone here. It's so great to see such a big crowd. What an incredible time to be Catholic here in the Diocese of Altoona-Johnstown this spring. As you probably already know, our Christian initiation numbers at Easter, we saw an 84% increase, which is in the top 5 of the country. That's amazing. We are just welcoming 2 new seminarians. We're so happy to have them, and we see so many other young men coming forward and saying they are at least open to discerning a priestly vocation. So that's good news. This anniversary for us is really a time to count our blessings as a diocesan church, and there are many blessings, not the least of which is the everyday parishioner in the pew who donates his or her time, talent, and treasure to make the church what it is. And that includes all of you here tonight, our faithful under 40 honorees. This is the 5th anniversary of our Faithful Under 40 feature in the magazine, and happily enough, it's our biggest class of honorees ever. We have 23 this year, so that is wonderful. Yet another positive sign this spring.
There is a resurgence, a true resurgence as the work of the Holy Spirit for young people to start coming, looking for something meaningful in their life. And what better than our Catholic faith to reinvigorate the heart and soul and mind of our young people. So in looking at all the young faces, I'm one of the oldest ones here along with Father Begley. In looking at all the young faces that are here, do your best to encourage. Young people like to be invigorated by peers. It's a unique time in their life, and we need to pay attention to it and be as encouraging as possible. And I think there's a lot of hope for the future in that area.
My thanks to Father Frank for nominating such a lovely individual who is indeed bridging the gap between generations, and thanks to Paige for all you do. Ladies and gentlemen, Paige Madison Lee.
A few years ago, I got involved with the parish festival, and it happens every year in July. And the Italian ladies of Mount Carmel have fully embraced me and let me into their kitchen. And then I also help at Mount Carmel through the parish with cantoring Mass. And then I also help clean the parish church. And I take my special needs class from Altoona High to Our Lady of Mount Carmel to help the Altar and Rosary Society. And so my students, along with the ladies, work together hand in hand to clean, to vacuum, to dust.
I love Vacation Bible School, VBS. That is absolutely my joy, so I'm coming into my happy season. To me, and I mean to us, it's not just an event, it's a ministry. So we do take it pretty seriously in terms of outreach.
Liam, thanks for being open to God's call. Ladies and gentlemen, Liam Kleinman.
The beauty of the liturgy in itself, and being able to serve my parish in various ways via lecturing or altar serving has always been a beautiful blessing to be able to do that, especially being able to help out in the liturgy of the Mass, because that in itself is what we're there for Mass for, is the beauty of the liturgy.
So since I'm new to the Catholic faith, I've had opportunities given to me through our church by just expressing some new ideas that could be great for the church and the youth. As a former teacher, I just felt like I could connect with the kids, and the kids were telling me what they wanted, and so I was just doing my best to provide opportunities for them through Bible studies, through rosary nights at my house, through making pies for Thanksgiving. We were just having a good time, and I think that's what they really enjoyed.
Please join me in saluting our next Faithful Under 40 honoree, Bradley Duca.
Give that chance to a younger person, especially high school age, to maybe have an opportunity to encounter the Holy Spirit, to encounter Jesus Christ. These things that I learned about more the older I was, but I think it would have been so much more important for me to learn those in those teenage years. And I think that's why I really enjoy high school ministry.
I think my years of involvement have let me, first of all, put the faith into action. It's let me take all of those things that I've learned in all my years of Catholic education and put them to use. I'm part of a greater community, and that I have a call to serve that community and those around me.
Without the older generation teaching the younger generation, that's how things don't happen. That's how traditions don't continue on. And so then I'm lucky enough to share my faith with the younger generation and my students. And it's really nice just to learn from each other.
Every day is day to day, truly. I just pray. I always tell people I'm doing it because of God. Whenever I'm having a hard time, I just pray and just try to keep the faith throughout the day, because truly, without God, I couldn't do it.
I think it's very promising. I especially being out in Columbus during the Sikh conferences and seeing the growth, just not even just in our diocese, but in other dioceses across the United States, the growth in young people is very promising, and it fills me with so much hope and joy that we have hope for the future in all these dioceses, that we are going to see a revitalization of the Catholic faith.
Come with a friend. Come with one of us. If you see like one of us here at church, we're always telling people, if you don't have anybody to sit with, you can come sit with us. If you're already attending parish and you want to get involved, I say just ask. Father Mark's really good about having like an open door policy about, hey, we're thinking about starting this type of ministry, or we're thinking about doing this event. When you don't ask, you don't know. That would be that's always worked for me.